And good morning. Get my headset adjusted here. Alright. Hello and good post Christmas. We're going to start a run of Skyrim. I think that's a little loud. Can't get my mouse cursor. There we go. Let's turn Skyrim down just a little bit. -5 should be good. What do we got? This is a Librum mod pack. It is apparently very survival oriented. And also has increased difficulty overall. I don't remember if it changes any of the combat up. I know one of the optional mods was for Blades and Blunts combat overhaul, which I think was one of the parry overhauls. I'm honestly tempted to go Breton. Just because I like having the magic resistance. Could be a furry and go Khajiit. Ooh, they're weak to magic in this mod. What all do Bretons get, exactly? Resist magic and skilled in enchanting, conjuration, alteration. Their mage armor spells enhance their worn armor. Destruction spells are more costly, and their spellcasting suffers. Hi, Cal. How are you doing? Your sound pad's working? Nice. Are you talking about for Discord or something else? Oof. Red guards suffer a lot. What about Nords? Move slow, take more damage when tired, and they're less effective at sneaking and blocking. Oof. Software, and you can use it with Discord? Very nice. Very nice. Weak with and vulnerable to two-handed weapons. They're really good with bows and take less damage from wild predators. You have a soundboard anywhere you go, and you could probably troll in Lethal Company with it. I would not recommend it, personally. I can imagine that people will stop playing with you if you do it too much. I'm not saying I would, it's just, I can foresee that. But if you're playing with randoms, I don't feel like it'd be too much of an issue. All of the races have some pretty hefty downsides. Frost and Shock are fairly common in Skyrim. Frost, whenever you're going after ice wraiths and stuff. And also, whenever you're down in Nordic dungeons, they tend to have frost enchanted weapons. And the shock is problematic in Dwemer ruins. I might go with Khajiit. Because I'm not too sure I'll be using magic too often. I might use it as a supplement. Argonians are pretty tempting, though. Their stats drain more quickly. What exactly does that mean? That's what I don't know. You know what? I'll go with Bretons. Bretons are a nice medium. Let's start with that preset. Did this mod pack add more war paints? No. Then we'll go with this. Looks like I can customize the color. Let's make it more solid. Let's make it darker. Make it look a little bit more natural. There we go. That's good. I usually keep things pretty simple when making a Skyrim character. Some of these noses look kind of awkward. Like, I'm pretty sure those nose holes are just textured on. Snub nose. Yeah, those nose holes are definitely textured on. Nose holes. They're called nostrils. We'll go with 3, I guess. Ear shape. Nah. Brow type. I want to go with these eyebrows. I feel like the mouth is okay where it was. Let's do that. Excuse me. I want to go with kind of a short beard. That works. Let's see. He almost looks like Obi-Wan. Not as good on the eyebrows, but... Let's go for kind of a more Scottish look. Kind of want to darken that a little bit. There we go. That looks alright. I don't really have a name for him. Larry is popping into my head, so we'll go with Larry. Ugh, that mini-map. Is this supposed to be kind of like the world tree? Tons of mods are loading. Read this journal entry. Let's see. Gotta wait for all that stuff to stop loading in. What is that? Am I still bound? No. What is that red bar at the bottom? I've got to move that mini-map. Which mod is that? Is it this one? No. I don't know which mod that minimap is. Oh well. I just have to put up with it. Let's see, I equip queues. I don't have a mouse that's really good for I equip. I don't have my my partial keyboard set up. Not for Skyrim, so we're probably not going to use I equip. Let's see, it gave me water skins, Helgen Reborn, Ras Visual, Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. Check out this first. Just follow the quest normally. Before you speak to Marcus in my quest, just make sure the bandits that take over Helgen are enabled. They're enabled 4 days after the quest Unbound has been completed. We must enter Whiterun to enable them. You will know for sure they're enabled by checking the gates leading to Helgen. If you have the spikes with the bloody body parts on them, you're good to go. If you have the bloody spikes, you're fine. Mods 100% compatible to Alt Start. Okay. I don't remember who Marcus is. We'll come back to this book after we get started on all that. What is this? Yeah, sure. Let's see what those visual effects are. Exit. I'm covered in blood? Feel free to begin playing while they initialize. Okay. Let's see, what's the Survivor's Guide to Skyrim? It's been said that Skyrim itself is more dangerous. Okay, that's just the foreword. Bold is the enemy. Several hours you do not have to spare. Carry some quality tinder. Alright. Alright, so that's one of the survival aspects that the mod added. Let's see, what's Librum and Teaglum? Which one contains captured memory? Seek out Libri in the world's ancient places. Gather the forgotten memories. You gain power. Oh, okay. It's not giving me one, it's just teaching me. Defining features for your character. You can also choose to play your game without any traits at all. No changes will be made. If If you want to hold off on making this decision, you can select cancel. You can define your trades at any time. Choose carefully, because once you're finished. Let's at least take a look at what they are. You cannot select both an immunity and a weakness to disease. Okay. Oh, okay. The bigger the advantage, the more costly it is. I have to balance them out. I think Adrenaline Rush is the thing that that Red Guards get in vanilla. Let's do rapid healing. Let's do in general. Let's go ahead and look at a detriment. Costly disadvantages allow you to add more advantages. Forbidden? Let's see, I'm playing a Breton. What are the other options? Phobia, stunted magic, weakness, forbidden material. Ooh. Forbidden material only gives 1 point. Let's see, a weakness. What's in a light magic? Okay. I'm assuming dark magic is the same thing, but if you're in the dark. What about phobias? Humanoids are fairly common. Undead are also fairly common. Some of the harder bosses, I believe, are categorized as undead, so... I already looked at disease. Looked at forbidden material. What's... Oof. I don't like that. I played like that before and it sucks. Let's take a weakness to Frost. Frost is already dangerous enough as it is. So we'll make it more dangerous that way. Need another detriment. Let's do a weakness to poison. That puts us up to +5. So we need... It's 3 more points to balance this out. If we do disease, it'll guarantee contraction, I believe. I'm going to forbid myself from blunt weapons. know what? Actually, let's reset. I'll play without traits. What's in this bag? Food. I'm going to need all that. That already puts me up to 17. Candlelight. Fear. Research journal. Wand of Flames. Okay, these are straight up just scrolls. I kind of want to go for an assassin type build. Torch is always handy. Let's see, the monomyth. Put that back for now. Damn. Ah, that was 5 whole torches. She. Ironwood nuts. Go ahead and eat those. The food's what's put a lot of weight on me, I believe. I'll take those poisons. I'll take one of these daggers. We'll start with the fur. Fittings. Wind and rain. Okay. Oh, I can move better? 49 out of 54. Oh, did the clothes give me pockets or something? Take those. Why did my pack is slowing me down? That makes sense. Let's see. What do the perk trees look like? I really like the paper backgrounds and stuff for the mod. We're gonna run one-handed. Already got Armsman and Brawler. That's cool. Power attacking and blocking sword recovers 25 stamina. 10% critical hit with axes. Okay. Without getting blocked, increases the power of your next sword strike. More rapidly occurs. Might go with axes. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that axe. Let's see. Favorite that, and that. We'll go ahead and drop that wand. It was not enough. Two weight. Drop 4 of those torches and I can move around again. All spells imported. Nifty. So what even is this realm? Those run away whenever I approach. Those crystals are the ones that are often used with, what's it called? What's the mod called? They're often used with,
Naj_cool was first to the stream.
Hey, Naj. How you doing, homie? We've got modded Skyrim. Let's see, that's an orc stronghold. I don't want to start there. It's the non-star shipwreck. I can't go that way. Just woke up? Well, good morning. I know it's more like evening for you, but try jumping. But does this straight up take me to Skyrim? Had a long day today. Uh-oh. Good long day, or bad long day, or just tiring long day? Where does this put me? What is that noise? I need to get out of the water. You're soaking wet from rain or swimming, which significantly increases your rate of exposure. Yeah, I need to get out of the water. Oh, that red bar must be my warmth. You're making that noise. It's straight up just an otter. That's cute. Where did I end up? Tiring long day because I didn't sleep last night, so I had to go through a program in college called Enchant with Kids. Basically just making kids stay better at the orphanage. Oh, that's cute. Did you do a good job? I need a fire. Hunting Brew Meadery. Oh, that's Whiterun. There's fire here. Wonder if this counts. Is it faster if I stand on it? Or does it mean like a fireplace? Is it actually going to show the particles on me? No? Not really. I was part of the safety team, saved a kid from getting hit by a car. Feels pretty good about myself there. That is good. That is good, homie. Props to you. Are you okay, lady? Okay. What spells do I have right now? It's just powers, continuance. See, that's my dragon skin ability. Fill bottles, forage. I'm gonna have to utilize a lot of those. Scrimshaw. Oh, I could use that to make money at the start. Okay. Do I have arrows equipped? Yeah. I believe I've dealt damage. I will not get yelled at. Oh, the mod that names all the enemies is installed. Ow.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent...
Although it was really close call, so my body actually trembles when it happens because of how close it was. Homie, that's normal for stressful situations. Don't feel bad about that. Revel in the fact that you saved someone. Because that's cool. As far as how Skyrim is going, we just started. My character, his name is Larry. I'm thinking of running overall an assassin type character. So we're going to specialize in stealth and one-handed weapons, particularly daggers for the assassination stuffs because of the damage bonuses we'll get later on, and axes for general combat. I have no idea about Skyrim. Oh, well, this is heavily modded. This game does not look this pretty normally. It's like a 15-year-old game at this point.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors.
I would definitely recommend playing it at least once. It's been on a huge sale for the last couple of weeks. It's like $7 on Steam right now, I think.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Gravaskar. The old man's got a good sense.
I don't think the Companions would like to have me anyway because they're kind of
if you go to him,
they're basically the Fighters Guild in this game. They're basically good guys. I'm completely dry. That's good. It only takes 10 plus years for Bethesda to make the game great. It wasn't Bethesda that did this though, it was the community. Does he have anything I can loot? Just my arrows. Alright. As much as I want to go into Whiterun and get started, I actually need to build like a little campfire sort of thing. What is this? Buy? I guess that's where a merchant goes? Oh wait, I was thinking of No Man's Sky. Yeah. Although, I don't think it was 10 years for No Man's Sky. I think it's been like 5 or 6, maybe. Definitely not 10. There is a lake out in this direction from Whiterun. I'm gonna go out there. I'll be able to get fresh water and stuff. Yeah. Pretty much right here. Let's see. What was that noise? Okay, whatever. So let's see. Do harvest wood first. How do I use powers? Quick magic, inventory. How do I use my powers? V. We'll chop dead wood. Fine, we'll gather branches. You said Skyrim's 15 years, and that's why I said 10. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, completely different game for sure. Let's see, branches. I don't know what I can do with those. Can we build a campfire with this? Put it here. Deadwood. Can't do anything with the branches that I have? Well, then what good are these? I need to go get an axe. Which I think I do have some cash. Meads, I guess, is the currency. It's supposed to be septums, but I guess one of the mods changes it. Speaking of games, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, and I'm just free roaming and exploring the world instead of rushing the main story. That's what you should do. Like, the story is great, but take it at your own pace. It's a very good game. Definitely worth it. Oh, excuse me. Definitely worth it. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I can get... Hello?
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Please let me in.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
I bet. I already played it before, like a year ago. Rushed the story. Rushing story was fun, but now that I play it again, exploring the world, I realize how much I've missed. Yeah, you can do a whole lot, too. There's like a ton of stuff you can do in Red Dead.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order.
Pretty sure Bellathor will have a woodcutting axe. He usually does. Ooh. I like what this mod did to the alchemy shop. Can't remember what her name was.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods.
Trying to get a Legend of the East satchel. What's that?
Everything's for sale. Take a look.
Alright, I'm gonna sell those, because I really don't need them. I need to keep that research journal. What's Bellathor got? It's not here. He doesn't have one. Oh, excuse me. Does he at least have... He's got lockpicks at 29 apiece. Jeez. And those tents are too costly, too.
Do come back.
He is expensive. It's basically the best satchel in the game that lets you stock up on an item to the max capacity of 99, but it requires some intense hunting and luck to get all perfect pelts. I see.
What of my son? What of
I see. I wish you luck in that endeavor.
So don't talk to me.
I guess instead of starting up a camp, we're pretty close to max capacity on carry weight. Between that and how expensive things are going to be, I feel like it's going to be pretty difficult grinding out cash. Let's see. What are we able to make over here? Curator storage token? Interesting. Don't know what that is. Various shrines. Vampire's tub. Oh, excuse me. Wait, it's not the smith that I use. It's the tanning rack. Yeah, this is how you get tents. Yeah, no, a little bit of hunting. I can get them. Okay, cool. I guess I'll go do that. But yeah, no, so it's basically you get upgrades kind of like how you would in the Far Cry series, where you go hunt animals, get their pelts, the better quality of the pelt, the better equipment you can make, something like that. I never messed around with all that too much. I've got about 6 hours into Red Dead 2. Hello, lady. I need to start by hunting deer. Did it despawn my little campfire spot? No, it's right here. Alright. Oh no! What was that swing? Oh, jeez. That was a third of my health. You know what? Stay over there. I gotta be careful with taking shots in that direction. If I hit an NPC, I'm gonna be accused of trying to murder them. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. I think I hit him with that second shot there. Basically, but the reason I did it is because it's fun, hunting, and satisfying when you headshot them with a bow. It is. Went in here. Plunk. How many arrows did that take? Took quite a few. Field dress, manual loot. Manual loot. Oh, this is gonna suck. Let's mark you as 2, mark you as 1, mark you as 3. Oh, there's the other elk. I think I can eat the antlers. I think they're a potion ingredient. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and eat a piece of bread. Drink some water. I'm gonna be stuck moving like this for a minute. Haven't progressed much in the story, so every time I arrived at camp, Dutch and Arthur be like, "We need money." Yeah, that's about how it goes. That is indeed about how it goes. I hate moving this slow. What all am I holding that's causing that? Is it? It's the venison. It isn't. It is definitely the venison. Alright. I'm going to drop all this venison for now. I don't remember what that meter in the bottom right is, but I don't like it being like that. I don't like it being red like that. It might be tiredness or something like that. I don't know. Me, when I donated $2 million at camp, and Dutch says, "Arthur, you have to have faith, and we just need more money." Yeah, basically. Basically. Let's see, I can turn this into fur plates. Okay. What was it that I needed? Let's see. 12 fur plates and 2 leathers. 1 leather gets me a bedroll. I will take that for now. That'll let me do a little bit of adventuring. What about backpacks? Are backpacks in this mod pack? They are. And I need pelts and leather strips. We're gonna be survivalists before we start becoming assassins. This is how this is going to go for now. Why did the music sound so menacing? Buy raw venison. What do you mean buy it? Purchase it? I have to purchase the stuff I dropped on the floor? No way am I doing that. This is my stuff. Man, imagine Rockstar Games makes like a Skyrim type of game, just open world survival. Well, like I said, the survival aspect isn't native to Skyrim. I can consume this. Just take it. It's just the one piece. Wait, did someone else claim the other 5? You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about
_cool said, when the mod creator is an EA dev LUL.
Yeah, basically. Alright. I'm gonna head over to Riverwood. That is my next destination. We've got a bedroll. Gonna make our way there. There's a forge over there I can use, as well as a couple of other crafting things. And I believe there are going to be some wolves along the way. Excuse me. Boot, scoot, and boogie this way. We're probably going to stick to light armor. Although I'm pretty sure that even with this mod pack, heavy armor is going to end up being superior. Let's actually look at that. Let's see. Battle fatigue. Heavy armor fit. Okay. What about light armor? Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, stamina regen is going to be way better in light armor because of that perk early on. I haven't bothered looking at the late game stuff yet. We'll get it figured out. The Whiterun guards look so much more menacing in this mod pack. I really like it. It makes me not want to do anything around them. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with this man. There's an otter over there. Go and get our bow ready. I'm probably gonna upgrade stamina for the first couple of levels that I get. What is that? That's not supposed to be over there, I don't think. Hello, Mr.
Greetings,
Argonian.
brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
I'd like to change some money.
How much?
Oh, I understand. There must be multiple
Greetings,
different
brother.
currencies.
Take a look.
See, he's got moon sugar. Sleeping tree sap. That shit's risky to get a hold of. Amethyst has a high
All right,
value.
then.
Howdy, partner. Good day. Howdy, partner. Good day. Pretty much how all of Red Dead is. was one hit. Question is there going to be another one? Oh, let's do a manual loot. Liver. Definitely taking the pelt. The liver may have potion effects. Fortify unarmed. Nifty. If I continue on this road, let's see. Yeah, no, this road takes us to Riverwood, and the path up to the first dungeon is up on top of the mountain over by Riverwood's bridge. Sneak 100. Not quite yet. Ooh. Well, that rock got in the way. Got him. Oh, that's heavy. Put that back on the floor. I'll just drag it. I want that hide, I want my arrow back. As much as I would like to take all the meat from these guys, I can't. It'll over encumber me. I'll just have to come back for it. I really like the twang of the bow. Much better than the vanilla sound effects. There's bones there, but I don't remember being there before. I think that's an alchemy station right there. Alright. Riverwood looks really good in this mod pack.
And if they do, they'll kill him. That's not much of a prank. Oh yeah? And what would you rather do? Hold out. We play tag. You're in.
Alright. Let's see. So for backpack... Let's see. Pouches would be nice starting out. But I really want to go for one of the backpacks. Let's see, how many wolf pelts did it require, actually? Two wolf pelts. I need to kill one more wolf. I think I know where there is one. Unless some of them got changed. There's usually one along this path. Did that goat just spawn in and die from fall damage? Hold on. Forget about the wolf for a moment. Did that thing spawn in and fall to its death? Very important question. And if it did, I'm going to loot it. Yep. One of Santa's reindeer just kind of casually fell off the sleigh. How much more space do I have? Not a whole lot more. I could probably do one more wolf pelt. and then I have to return to town. But then I'll be able to make a backpack, so I'll have more carry space. I'm soaking wet, drenched in water. Those effects may seem mundane right now, but they're going to be way worse once I start heading to colder areas in the game. Got him. Got him. Very, very satisfying twang. Take 2 of those arrows back, take that liver and the pelt, and I believe I'll be able to make enough strips, leather strips, using the fur from that elk, or the reindeer. Ah! Holy crap. Wait. Did I just bleed out? Why did my gear get stripped? What? I'll take those leather strips. Why did my stuff get taken from me? Hold up, hold up. Where's the crystal that takes me to Riverwood? I want to go to Riverwood. That's messed up. That's very messed up. I didn't know I would bleed out. Oh, I could have picked a standing stone. If we have the opportunity, let's see. Mage, warrior, thief. Go ahead and take the thief stone. I just jump off here? Is that the same as jumping off over there? No, it is not. Okay. It's very weird. Alright. I am freezing. Yeah, I'm freezing. I got knocked out by a wolf. Let's see, I believe it's this way. Yeah, my orientation's right. I didn't know I could bleed out. Where did my equipment go is a big question. I'm straight up running around in the cold, drenched and naked. Why are my arms flopping like that? Thirsty. Okay. hurry back to where I died. Did I really die, though? I bled out. I want to know if my stuff is still there. Because if not, then we were just given an uphill battle. Excuse me, naked man named Larry coming through. Should be up here. Yep. I'm carrying too much to run. What do you mean, too much to run? It's the same that I had before. Go ahead and eat and drink. Go ahead and eat that Nern root. Oh, it's probably the leather strips doing it. Would be my guess. Dropping the deer hide didn't make too much of a difference. This weighs enough that, yeah, it makes a difference. Not really. No, it does not. This is awful. There's no one thing that I could drop that would help me out with moving faster. What about that bedroll? Weighs 2. I'll go ahead and put it right here. I cannot sleep while taking health damage. That was weird. Let's go ahead and do 12 hours. Well rested. You know what? We'll eat the raw venison. Brings us to 64. I'll eat 2 squash. Drink more water.
You're a dead man!
What?
Victory is yours. I submit.
I'll kill you if necessary.
What was that?
Stop right there, you filth! I'll kill you with my bare hands.
Okay. That was interesting. I could go for more water. Thirst is quenched. Still moving slow. Kinda need the deer hide is the problem. This sucks. I don't have whirlwind sprint right now either. But Riverwood's right there, so it'll be a little bit more manageable here in just a moment. We just have to make it. Seriously though, what was that? One of them was angry husband. I guess the other guy slept with his wife or something. I really, really like the looks of this mod pack. I feel like this is my new favorite mod pack. Novus is cool and all, but it changes the combat a little bit too much for it to really feel like Skyrim anymore. Ooh. They put up a signpost right here. Who is this guy?
Good to see you.
Hello. There's a tanning rack right here. I don't even need to go all the way in. Alright. So, for making this, we need 4 more leather strips. Gives us a backpack. Oh, that is significantly nicer. Oh, that is so much better. And it doesn't look bad either. Alright, what's up with you two?
Cannot best you. What have you to do with my wife? Answer me.
I cannot best you.
I'm gonna pack all that up.
She's my wife. My wife.
I'm not getting in the middle of that. I don't feel like I should. Let's see. I need to re-favorite all this stuff now. Let's see. In the quick menu, it was 2, 3, 1. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit more hunting, make some more pockets and stuff. I'm also gonna pick up the meat. And I can sell some of it. Keep the rest for food. I need to fill up my water bottles while I'm at this river, actually. Where is it at? Soul search. Ooh. That's nifty. Fill bottles. Alright, cool. I have plenty of water. That meter on the bottom right is empty. That's probably my warmth. So first, let's take stock of what all we need for those pockets. Let's see. Let's see. Let's start with the 2 assorted buckles. Where can I get the assorted buckles? Probably from smithing. Let's see, some strips and leather will make some belt bags. Oops, I didn't mean to make hide lace. Leather strips. Travel cloak, that'll help with warmth. Make plenty of that. Doesn't really matter which one I have. Need one more leather for the belt bag, though. You know what? We could probably go over here, sell off some of the meat at Sleeping Giant Inn, while restoring some of, I'm assuming, our warmth.
Orgnar, are you listening?
I won't be able to tell for a minute if that meter is
The
filling,
ale is going bad. We need to get a new battery.
because the mini-map's in the way.
Take a look.
Sell you all 3 of those for what meager cash you can give me. Do you have any salt? You have 1 salt pile and you want 56 coins. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going
Can I
bad.
warm up here?
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Is that how this
Take
works?
a seat and get the cold out.
Hello, Delphine. Don't mind me. I'm trying to warm up. I can't tell if it... I need to figure out which mod that is for the mini-map. It's somewhere in the UI settings, I'm sure. Loot and degradation. Oh yeah, equipment degrades over time. Let's set it to 0, considering how rare some of the late game loot tends to be. Night Predators, Lucian, real names, realistic capacity. I don't mind dealing with that. Death Overhaul. Inventory penalties. Oh, yeah. Yep, drops my whole inventory where I died. That's rough. It's very rough. Survival control panel. Souls do things too. Tentapalooza. I'll figure it out at some point.
You're that visitor, Ben Pope. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Could be.
They say a dragon attacked
That's the only one
Helgen.
she's got for me.
Sounds like hogwash to me.
Is that man naked? No. That's some sick looking leather armor.
Can I help you?
Alright. Back out we go. Oh, hello dog. Alright. How's our leveling look? Light armor's about to go up, probably because we've been hit a bunch. That's something I always struggled to level whenever I first played Skyrim, was my armor trees. I had a super hard time dealing with that because, like, I'd run sword and shield, never really get hit. My block would go up like crazy. But I was stupid enough to not ever put any perks into my block. I cannot do that when there are enemies nearby. What enemies? Why did my light armor go up? I am very concerned. Is it slaughterfish? I don't see anything on my compass. That was really weird. Have full inventory. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, no, that enemy's nearby message is very concerning. And then grow a tree? What do you mean, grow a tree? Hello, mister. Let's pretend you don't see me. You don't see me. But the problem with that statement is I see you.
Now ain't this
Nope, don't crouch. Oh no. 2 points for 10 seconds? Oh, I didn't realize that health potion wasn't instant healing. Okay, death is a whole lot rougher than I was expecting. So we just got booted back out here. I don't have a map of this place. Oh no. This is gonna be super rough. Woo! This is gonna be extra rough. I don't have a map of Skyrim. This is awful. Alright, I've got to haul the riverwood. Naked man running through Skyrim again.
Hey you, ignorant dog. Give me your stuff, or I'll roast you alive.
What was that accent?
You dare? You don't try to mock a powerful wizard. You must be a big fool to do that. I meant me. I am the powerful wizard. You blind, ignorant fool. I am not a thief. I mean, I am not just a thief, but a wizard thief. You should be
Wizard
scared.
thief. This is a... I don't know if this is a great French accent or a terrible French accent.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, you seem to be carrying a lot of stuff for a miserable nut such as you.
Bro, I just died.
We wasted our precious time speaking with you. We will mind you no more. Off you go. Bye-bye.
Kashit wishes you well.
I'm not much for a conversation.
I can just knock them out cold. I can push them. This is... Wait, did she die? Did she die from that? Oh, this gives me something to wear. What about Khajiit? Ooh, that looked like it hurt. There he goes. Bro. I might do hand-to-hand instead of axes. That was funny. I wasn't expecting to just knock them out whenever I did that. I should probably put these clothes on. Why am I limping? That was funny. Not even gonna be mad if I die again. That was worth learning about. I'm gonna keep the knife on me. For like backstabs and stuff. But I might go full unarmed. That was great. Alright. It's not raining anymore. Jumping does not appear to cost stamina in this. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna create a second character and play this in my spare time. This is a great mod pack. 10 out of 10. Huh. I will gladly take the steel arrows. What is this book? Records of an Unknown Ranger. Let's see. Okay. I'll look into that after I recover my things and kick that guy's ass. I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful in my approach on enemies, it seems. I was not expecting to get nearly one shot. And then for my potion to not restore what I thought it was going to restore. Whenever I see a health potion, I think instant healing, not regeneration over time. Alright. 87 out of 97? Yikes.
I'm warning you. Back off.
I'm gonna get my revenge. You did not know I was here. Okay, I've got steel arrows. We're gonna try this again. Nope.
I'm warning you. Back off.
I'm not here.
3 years down, you're still Indio, goodbye. But none
You don't see me.
was not to show. Someone had to die.
What was that noise he made? That is going to be significantly better for me, so I'm going to equip that. I will take that. Those don't provide any armor. Those are better for coverage. Is the stuff that I took off of him actually, let's see, 25 armor versus 32, yeah, it's significantly better. I'm at 96 out of 116. I'll go ahead and take everything else from him. Where is... There's one-handed. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing unarmed attacks. So use chopping block. I don't have an axe to chop with. Take those tomatoes, those apples. Start grabbing flowers. Oh man, if I knew that you could do knockouts like that, I would have absolutely run Khajiit instead of Breton. I'd have 100% done that. That was great. I don't think I'll be able to do that to things like dragons and whatnot, considering that they tend to just spot you automatically. Let's go off the beaten path. Just in case there's something to hunt. Switch back to iron arrows. The cave? That is indeed a cave. Ah! That leads to Ember Shard. So I would be able to ambush them. I'm gonna go sell stuff real quick. Collapsed Riverwood Mine. Interesting. Is that there in the vanilla game? I actually do not know. And now I definitely need to get the gloves of the pugilist and get that enchantment off them. And make my own punchy gloves. I'm gonna take those cabbages.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, customer.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna use your cooking pot while you're arguing. Let's see. Tomato juice. No. Cook all these. That'll give us some better food. Gross noise.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Selling my fork. Damage is 2. He hit me that hard with a 2 damage weapon? I call bull. Let's see. Charred Hawkbeak. I don't know where I got that, but you can have it. I don't know where I got those, but you can have them. Might have been off that guy. That puts me at 48 coins. Iron Short Spear. Why is that listed as a food item? That does not seem correct. Round backpack. Bug lantern. Do you have any pockets for sale? Leather doublet. That's a good looking doublet. I like that. That's looks nice as well. Like 28 defense. Only 28 armor. I'm liking the looks of some of these. Burlap cloak. No extra pockets. Drought of health. Potion of health. Yeah, they seem to be regeneration. Primarily. Legal basics. Provinces of Tamriel. Could probably buy that pelt. No, I can't. That's not happening. Not even the wolf pelt. Jeez.
I better get back to cleaning the store. What a mess.
That is a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish. What is my microphone picking up? Looks like it's getting some kind of wave noise distortion. Hold on. Only thing I feel like it could be picking up is the noise from my computer, but it really shouldn't even be picking up that, unless the sensitivity settings got reset somehow. Alright. Let's get back to making pockets. Right, I can't because I don't have another wolf pelt. I accidentally turned it into leather lace or whatever that was. Well, we've got a little bit of extra space. Actually, there is a vendor exactly right here.
Ain't every day we get visitors. Blades, helmets.
We can
pretty
sell
much
weaponry
anything
to.
to suit your needs.
Because they're favorited, they don't list. Is what I'm guessing.
Aye. Whatever. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
That was the case. You know what? Giving stuff away for free increases speech a little bit, I believe. So we need to get a little bit more leather. I don't think it has to be a wolf pelt. I think it has to be
protect yourself or deal some
any
damage.
kind of leather. Okay, it's 167 for one. Understandable.
All right.
I mean, it's not. That's absurd pricing. But I guess we'll just have to cope. Oh, excuse me. Man, Skyrim's economy is hitting a recession or something. I don't want to jump in the water. Or just get back on the road. Let's re-favorite that steel dagger. Nom, nom, nom. Nom. Okay, there is no dodge button in this game. I do not have a map at all. Damn. I walked too far. Oops. Where did the twang go? Where's that arrow? Oh well. Where'd that fox run off to? One. Ah. What the? What hit me? Wait. Ah! Okay, I see. I understand now. There's like some kind of hair in my nose that's bothering me. Yeah, I went a little bit too far. Ember shards are right up here. Alright. Gotta be a little on the careful side. Smell of death lingers in the air. Doesn't sound good. That's not good. Run away.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
See, the problem with that is I don't have any. Oh no. Run away. Let's boot, scoot, and boogie away. Maybe running no weapons was a bad idea at the moment, because I dealt no damage to him.
It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
I have a dagger.
Easily blocked. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
No. He's getting health back pretty fast. Go ahead and eat that. Where did he go? Where is he? There he is. Okay. It's what, number 4? I believe that was death 4. I don't like losing my stuff on death. I might actually just change that. Actually, yeah, I will. Because that's really obnoxious. It's in the mod configuration menu. Where is it at? Something death overhaul. There it is. Inventory penalties. I don't mind losing money. I don't like losing the stuff that's equipped. Because it makes it harder to get back. Losing, let's see. We'll do 50% on the gold penalty. That's harsh enough, I feel like. What are the XP penalties? None? Okay. Disable quick saving. I don't mind disabling that. It prevents save scumming. Shit. Riften over there. Is there a faster way to Riverwood? Windhelm is over there. Nightgate Inn. I don't remember where that is. Markarth. Solitude. I don't know where that crystal goes. Burnt Cavern at Falkreath. Yeah, we'll just go back to Whiterun. Fuck it. We ball. Woo! God, that noise. I don't mind the sound of otters. That's just very harsh. Very sharp sound. Alright. naked man running back to where he died. Selling that axe was a mistake. Because I feel like it's going to be very difficult to level my unarmed. Let's see. What was the math for it? Unarmed attacks simply grant one-handed attack experience. So I actually do need to use a melee weapon to level for a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah. What the? What are you doing out here? I'm training, if you didn't notice. Mother forbids me to even touch a real weapon, but I'm almost a grown man. I can handle myself. Everybody thinks I'm either too young or skinny to be a warrior. Nobody ever believes in me. Even Mother. I want to prove them wrong. Why are you asking? It doesn't matter, does it? Just stop calling me boy.
But you are a boy.
You'll show me how to fight? Seriously? Wow, that's wonderful.
Just playing Monster Hunter World with a buddy. How's that going?
Great. I knew you were an awesome person. I promise I won't be much of a bother.
Got your stream in the background?
I saw a notice in my village. It seems bandits are holding up somewhere nearby. Here, I'll show you on your map. Take me there and teach me how to fight.
Oh no. Am I about to get this child killed? He wants to go to the halted stream camp. My guy. I'm struggling with Ember Shard Mine. Oh no. Did he run off there on his own? What's the difficulty setting at, actually? It's on Adept. Adept is about what I usually play on. Oh, nope. No console. Every time I've messed with the console in the past, I have screwed up something severely and had to reinstall the game. I'll just take all those salmons. Ooh, the sprint jump mod is in. Really like that. Did I run past it again? I don't think so. I did not. Let's see. Where's the ash pile at this time? Here it is. Alright. I'm gonna go get my revenge. If that kid follows me, it's his own fate. Let's see, he died on the rocks, which is hilarious. Let's see, let's take that garnet, honey nut tree, hood with helmet. That gives me less warmth, but I'm gonna take it anyway. I don't think I'd be able to use that mace. Alright. Well. am I seeing? The child.
What do you need?
I want you. He's gonna get me caught.
Walk into the city.
Please, kill me.
Fucking asshole. Steel spiked club. I'll take it. What do you have in your cooking pot? Beef stew and rabbit stew. Coin purse. About all I have to defend myself with is this damn bow.
Please, don't kill me.
Oh no. Is he fighting that kid? Oh no! He has a two-handed weapon. Wait, is the kid in the way? Is that kid blocking them by accident? Oh no. What are they fighting? Is it a Falmer? Where did the Falmer come from?
Ah, don't kill me.
I'm about to, homie. It's a goblin? I'll take that lockpick. He had a spear. Am I able to use that cleaver? Yeah. Do I have a torch? I do. I feel like I might as well not be using it. Iron claws. I'm good. Let's put the torch away. Take that painting. Yeah, that explains why the steel dagger does 1. Wait. Oh, did that goblin come through and kill her? Had to. Had to have been what happened. Much as I want one of those two-handed weapons. If I want to do one-handed at all, I'll need to level one-handed. Plenty of materials. Alright, what's in the chest? Heart of Mystics and another painting. We're thirsty and a little bit hungry. So we'll do this by weight. I'll eat one of those. And I'll go ahead and drink a little bit of water. Alright. We'll have to come back later. Need to boot, scoot, and boogie on out of here. Yeah, no, I absolutely thought that was a Falmer. I didn't realize it was a goblin. Need to go through and play Oblivion at some point. How is my one-handed stat? Not trained at all. I need to use it more. We just getting clapped by Fatalis and MXD. So you're not getting clapped by Fatalis? Speaking of Monster Hunter World, I actually started on PlayStation 5 again last night. It's been a while since I played it, and I just ended up jumping on it. Carrying friends into it. I see, I see. How are they liking it? Oh, I see. Swinging halts my stamina regeneration. That's good to know. I might spend today playing some Monster Hunter World. I don't know yet. I don't know what my game plan for today overall is. I think I have a sleeping bag out here. What did I say again? You missed everything I said. Great question. I mentioned something about maybe continuing World on PlayStation today. I don't fully know yet. I guess this pigeon died. Let's use this bedroll. I'm not allowed to camp there. Can I camp here? About World? Yeah, I might play it today. I might play it, I might play it like this afternoon or something. I started a save up on PlayStation last night. Save for 8 hours. 4, 3, 2, 1. Poof. Oh, excuse me. Eat that. Eat some cooked liver. Also honey nut treat. Alright. To the Riverwood Trader.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright, let's sell shit. I'm gonna sell those two. I'm gonna keep that steel dagger for when my one-handed goes up. Sell the hood with helmet. A good chunk of my carry capacity right now is food. But I do want to keep most of it. Sell that garnet, both paintings. Excuse me. Silver coin. I think that's it for now. Brings my carry weight down just a little bit. Do you have any leather? You still got that bear pelt. And the wolf pelt. I can convert the wolf pelt into leather.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
That'll net me a pocket. And it'll increase my carry capacity just teensy bit more.
Whatever you need. Buy this mirror if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
For a plate. Into leather. I can pretty much do any of these. We will do big belt bag. That'll give us a little bit more carry weight. And now we shall return to Ember Shard to fuck shit up. In fact, there should be a pathway up this way that I can use to go ambush them. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. This is the Collapsed Riverwood Mine. I want to go explore there here in just a bit. I want to deal with Ember Shard first. I do not recall where this is going to put me.
Don't kill me!
Oh no.
I need to run!
Yep. They two-shot me.
You won't get the best of me! I need to run!
They're beating up the child. So curiously, what am I supposed to do? Like, realistically, what do I need to do if me showing up at a place with bad guys gets me killed? Is it the difficulty level? Hold up. Let me do a little bit of Googling. Huh. Okay, so the difficulty in Skyrim is just damage scaling. So the higher the difficulty, the more damage you take. Meaning the more hits you... I'm about to scramble my brain. So the difficulty settings in Skyrim are... Hello, Steam overlay. I need to go disable that. So the difficulty in Skyrim is just damage scaling. Obviously. It's a game from like 2008 or something. But it makes it to where I can take less hits at higher difficulties. What am I on? Adept? I believe Adept is the medium difficulty. 11, 11, 11. Yeah. Yeah, that's when Skyrim came out, I believe. That sounds right. Maybe the game's not 15 years old yet, then. Yeah, no, that's... I believe the medium difficulty. Actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think survival comes after legendary. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is the middle difficulty before the legendary edition came out. Little otters, I'm sorry, but your cries of happiness are ripping my ears into pieces. Where is the boy? Where's the kid that followed me? Seriously though, like, melee combat's super dangerous right now. I'm not sure I'll be able to get by. In all honesty. I need to find a relatively easy place to train up, and I figured Embershard Mine would be that place, but it's really not. I won't be able to use my map until I can get a map. Is that a dead wolf? It is. It's one of the ones I killed. That bear is alive. It's in a bear trap? But it wasn't shackled. What? The bear wasn't, it got up and was moving. Why did you run away? I'm kind of scared to do any of the quests that have like way more enemies. Why did dog run away? Wolf, whatever it is. That's not it, that's dirt. One thing I will say, I do not appreciate the change in the textures of the wolves from gray to brown. But also, considering what the mod is supposed... What is that? Woo! That thing shot fireballs at me. Why is my one-handed 5? What has happened? I have food poisoning. It is very cold. That is why. Okay. Not a whole lot I can do about that at the moment. That actually might also be the reason why I was struggling to do damage before. I have a torch. Is that going to help me at all? Oh shit, let's ruin the sky. Hey Platinum. How you doing, homie? Ah, the torch does help. Alright, going this way is going to be a death sentence for now. I can already feel it. Pull up, Plat. You wanna know? You want a what? What? Let's see, shield penalty. Or speed penalty. That's from encumbrance. Waiting disabled. Cannot wait while outdoors. That makes sense. I said what I said. That is the only way to say that. Did something unequip? No. It might just be because of where I was at. So if I come back down here, should be fine. That wolf is about to get killed by the whole village. I can already tell you. Anytime I say something weird and someone calls me out on it, I feel obligated to double down. That's the only way to go, homie. I'll take that rabbit's corpse. Woodcutting axe. 'Tis mine now. My quest is to become an assassin, and I'm over here just struggling to survive in the wilderness. Where did that wolf go? Could have swore I saw it run into the village. Oh well. What was that noise? I will say this much, if the weather, if like the cold and hot stuff ends up becoming too much of an interference with the overall gameplay, I will disable them. But I feel like they're relatively easy to work around. Is that a skeever? I'm getting murked by a rat! Damn. Murked by a rat. I still don't know what that blue bar is at the bottom right. I don't know what mod it's from. But I will say this much. The weather stuff is obnoxious. Wilds, what is this mod? I'm not worried about disabling that stuff. I think Sunhelm is one of them. See, I don't mind having to eat and drink to survive. The cold is what's obnoxious. Skyrim to me is too watered down. There are very few non-humanoids compared to Oblivion. The leveling system is bare bones no matter how many mods I have added or tried it. Still feels hack and slash and not enough RPG. Hack and slashes can be RPGs. Thought about that last night and realized why I never liked it. That's fair. That's very fair. I never played any of the other Elder Scroll games, but I've heard good things about Oblivion. Biggest issue with Oblivion is that it's very easy to mess up your character. I like Oblivion, but that's like the biggest problem with it. It's the only real problem from what I recall. All the other mechanics are pretty nuanced and they'll take a minute to figure out, but they're otherwise generally pretty good. I need to, like, figure out... Let's see, is Wabbajack still... Excuse me. Wabbajack is not still open. Excuse me. Give me just a moment. But Jack, I need you because I need to get a link to Librum's page. Let's see, install and learn, installation. Optional plugins. Helps to have a map. We can leave that alone. Undiscovered means unknown. I'm not worried about that. Minimap. I'm not really using the minimap as the thing. I'll leave it alone for now. Librum UI customizer. Is that the UI mod? More HUD. General. Player data, enemy levels, stuff like that. That's what's popping above the enemies. What is this? Mod active, hotkey, Leave that mod alone. Potion toxicity? Interesting. Smart training, SOS, survival control panel, warmth settings, main. Frostfall is the name of the mod. That's what I was, oops. That's what I was trying to look up earlier. Overview. Let's shut down Frostfall. Because it is getting obnoxious. Yep, that's what that meter was. That was my warmth. So it's that Wand of Flames. That torch ran out. Witcher Go Burr? Yeah, it uses some of the Witcher music. Hold on. Let me just fix this whole entire screen setup to the way I had it before. That way I can see what's going on. I mean, it's more like a point and click with combat. Are you talking about Skyrim? Attack MCO/80 XP fixes my issues with combat. It does have a big of complex system, but when you learn it, it's golden. Okay. I didn't know if I was caught up or not. See, that's the common tunic. Alright, let's get back into it. Yeah, no, I don't mind survival systems, but, like, I was struggling just to get started. And I can't keep my character warm enough to engage in combat. That's the most problematic of that. I'm gonna keep the other survival stuff enabled because it actually gives me incentive to use the cooking system. That kid is stuck up there on that tree, and I won't be able to complete this quest, I feel like. Alright. Yeah, I've got food poisoning. Wonder how I can get rid of that. Wonder how long it's gonna last. Doesn't it normally display a duration? Time left. I guess it doesn't have a duration. I might have to have a cure disease potion. Actually, do I have any ingredients that cure disease? Pathfinding. Interesting. Salt fortifies unarmed? Okay. Goblin Ear, Imp Gall, Bleeding Crown, Fly Manita. Whole bunch of stuff. I don't even mind, like, potions defaulting to a... oh, there goes my stamina. I don't even mind potions being... oh, those are elves. I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't even mind the potions being forced into healing over time sort of thing. Just means I'll have to be more careful in combat. Is it a living wolf? No, it is not. Yeah, it does have a bit of a complex system. Oh, I already read that. Oops. Kurai joined me and Cal and God Eater after stream. I do not have God Eater installed, unfortunately. And I'm not even sure where I was in my save file. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, and then I'll see about joining you guys. So I didn't really have my day planned out after stream. The carcass of that elk is not over here anymore. I guess the river picked it back up. We have to fresh start. We have to start fresh. Cal's not played it. And that's fine. I'm installing it right now. Well, here's the thing. I don't even think I've made any progress on God Eater on PC because whenever I first played it, it was on either PlayStation 4 or Switch. I don't recall.
Yes? Maybe you can help me. Of course.
Oh, I guess we're going to the Silent Moons camp. I have a little bit more confidence in fighting over there. That's where we were playing it anyways, specifically Resurrection. Yeah, you're talking about God Eater. Ah, you're talking about the first one. I was talking about God Eater 3. I thought that's the one you were talking about. Played 2, enjoyed it, got tied up with other things. Heard from a friend that Resurrection was better than 2. Rage Burst, I feel like, is better than both, personally speaking. But then again, I have more time in God Eater 3 than I do the other two. So, take that with a grain of salt, is my recommendation. I guess we're going to the Silent Moons camp. I really like the mod that's giving everybody a name. That one's really nifty. I might betray them for the rewards. Although then again, I believe I gotta be careful about that because I do believe that there is a reputation system from one of the mods. Let's see, I believe we're going to be traveling along that road to get to the Silent Moons camp. Unless Silent Moons is over there. Where are you going? I'm going to go ahead and eat. The raw canine meat might be why I got food poisoning, now that I think about it. You hate that Scythe is shit in God Eater? I believe Scythe requires a little bit more finesse than most people are willing to give it. Because I ran Scythe for a while and I never had a problem with it. Are you playing it too, Naj? Only in God Eater R? Ah, that makes sense then. I tried most of them. Didn't you like the short sword the best? Oh, was it great sword? I thought you liked the short sword. Lady, where are we going?
What do you need, handsome?
Why are you calling me handsome? Aren't we supposed to be going to Silent Moons camp? Is that not the one in that direction? Scythe gang. Yes, Naj, join us for eating gods. Short sword's good, but great sword's fun too. I mean, yeah. I'm a slut for any scythe type weapon in any game. Because I'm a 13-year-old edgelord at heart. Aren't we all? It depends on the origami. I'll join soon, just hanging out with my girlfriend at the moment. Take your time, man. I'll have to go through the character creator anyway. I like if it has high up parts. I'll use short sword for the air combo. I've only played God Eater 3 though. God Eater 3 is pretty good. I don't think you know where the Silent Moons camp is. I genuinely don't think she knows where she's going. Short blades mainly for building OP for gun users. Yeah. Laser gun kind of nasty in God Eater 3. No, custom bullets are nasty in God Eater 3. They're even more nasty in the earlier games.
Please, someone do something.
What are those? Wait, are we not... Go, you're mercenaries. You're going in barehanded? They just spit at us? One has perished. And I believe the mercenaries are dead. I failed the quest because the mercenaries died to an unrelated enemy. What just happened? Fine quality hide. I'll take those arrows. Take that silver ring. Take that stuff for selling. Is that bow better than hunting bow? No, it's not. Where'd the other mercenary go? She just ran in barehanded. Not surprised she died. Let's see. Iron armor, iron sword, health potion. That was stupid. Bear noises? Was that bear noises? I was mildly panicking. Is this one still alive? The other one kind of disintegrated. A chattery? I'm guessing this is a monster from a different Elder Scrolls title. Mud crabs. Perfect. Did I gain a level yet? No, but my one-handed is at 16, so I will take it. Yeah, I heard custom bullets got nerfed pretty hard in 3, but I looked up a few good ones online. Like an instant max heal bullet. Instant max heal is not too hard to figure out. It's hard to make them efficient. What difficulty are you in? I believe Crown usually plays in normal. Hello, Elks. That's not an elk, that's a moose. Oh. I need stamina to regen. I have a poison. This is how a true assassin trains. They fight moose and die. I was doing great until they ran behind me. Now that poison's gonna go to waste. That's a small moose. I thought it was an elk. I didn't realize it was a moose. 8/9. Did you start? I did start encountering the mid origamis with different elements. I'm on 5 in my main save. Kid, you gotta jump into Skyrim. I need you for one of the quests. Where is he? Is he even gonna follow? Does he even understand what's going on? Alright, come on. Let's go. Come on, child. Just go. Okay. I guess he's just gonna be stuck on the tree. First mission of difficulty 5. I don't even remember how the difficulty scales in God Eater. Alright. I need to figure out a way to train and level. Why? Hold up. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna be struggling. That explains why I'm dying so fast. Few gold coins and items. Tattered letter. Cart was being operated by a small band of bandits traveling into a hideout where they refer to as Winstead Mine. Accompanying the letter is a small map that highlights the location in Hjalmark. Those are going to be difficult bandits. It might be worth trying to go into Whiterun and seeing if what's-her-name can give me a cure disease effect. Alternatively, I might have the resources to make a cure disease potion. I doubt it, but it is a possibility. Otherwise, I'm not sure how to get rid of the food poisoning. Hello, Naren Root. Let's hop. What is that status effect? Weary hands. Don't know what that means. Whiterun burrows. That might be worth going in there to get some levels. I don't think that place is usually there. I can't jump up there.
What now?
I guess those are mercenaries going out on a mission. On a job. I have this whole glass of water. I haven't even touched it. I can't sprint. I need to alchemize something. Okay, Whiterun has sewers. Oh, that's a Whiterun guard. I don't think her store is going to be unlocked right now. Nope. Crap. Quest board. That's another way I could figure out how to start. I am probably at 0 money, though. I am at 7. It's gonna cost, I think, 25 to get a room.
Need something? If it's armor, you pretty much anything to suit your needs. Most of our weapons were crafted by age. You look like maybe you need a new weapon. Something big, perhaps? An axe, maybe? Or a great sword?
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Let's say
It's 10 coins. I have enough stuff to sell here for that. That gives me just enough coin
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
for a room.
We'll
I'll
have
show
to
you
have
to
a
your
pint
room.
together sometime.
And slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Go, Hulda.
Thank you, good patrons of the Bannered Mare. Thank you.
Need something?
Why are you here? Elithor? Not Bellathor, but Elithor? Alright. 12 hours should be long enough for her to be open in the morning. What? Did I just die? Why did I die?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Ah. I'm dying of hunger and thirst, apparently. Am I still dead? I cannot sleep in the air. Can't move. I can't even... No, like... You don't understand. I can't move. I can't even go back into first person. I can open up my menus. I'm so confused. What if I do forage? I must be outdoors to forage. I cannot sense the outside weather. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. But I'm gonna have to reload a save. I have a save right here. 30 minutes into the run. And it's been 3 hours. So this was from 2.5 hours ago. 10 out of 10. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Frostfall. We'll go ahead and disable that for simplicity. Only lost like 80% of my progress. It wasn't even really progress. Alright? The progress that you're talking about was dying like 10 times trying to get a backpack so I can have an inventory. That was the progress. That's disabled. The death overhauls, respawn settings. Let's see. 50 and 50, and we're not losing any of our equipped gear. Period. That's very obnoxious. And it makes things significantly more difficult than they really need to be. XP penalties we'll leave alone. Dying to rats for 2 hours. I did die to a rat. It was very, very jank. I did not appreciate it. What all do we have in terms of equipment? We've still got our war axe again. And we've got the dagger. I don't think we actually have the arrows equipped. Yeah, we don't. There we go. I'm gonna take those leather strips. Maybe I won't take the leather strips. Maybe they'll just be too freaking heavy. Alright, so one of the first things we should do is actually... For one, I need to go and... instead of doing the Thief Stone, I think I'll do the Warrior Stone. Warrior Stone. I can't speak. But definitely need to do that. It was 2 rats. I killed one of them. I managed to kill one of them before the other bit me in the neck. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the Warrior's Stone, so that way we can get our unarmed going. It's gonna take 30 one-handed skill in order to fully be able to utilize unarmed combat. The other one got to avenge his homie. Does this fall hurt me? Yeah, it does. Alright, let's go back here. Whee! Nords value bravery in battle. Their sneak attacks are less damaging. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. What attempt is this? Like 15? 16? Something like that? Oh shit, they overhauled the perk trees in this mod? That's cool. Yep. Yep, it utilizes Ordinator, and it seems like you start out with quite a few perks already. So... it's really nifty. Alright. We're gonna go back to our original plan. We're gonna go build a backpack, but now that we know what we need, it's probably not gonna take as long. Even though my carry weight is basically maxed out just from what I have right now. Hello, Imperials. I will leave you alone. I will not interfere. I think one of the other things that were overhauled were a lot of the choices you get in the game. They seem to actually matter. We're going to start work with the axe. Get to leveling that one-handed. There's a wolf over there. Oh, right, we have that focus power. It's probably a wolf right there. Am I right? I can't even kill a rabbit in one hit. This is awful. Cheap, 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 cheap. Ugh. The power doesn't really work if I'm moving. It's probably similar to how Geralt focuses in The Witcher. Would be my guess. Tis only a guess. Oh, excuse me. My thirst is increasing. Hello, Riverwood. I've never played a Witcher game. Witcher's pretty good. Most people just play Witcher 3. Witchers 1 and 2, they're alright, but they're old. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing.
Ain't every day we get.
You know what? There's not really a purpose to carrying a dagger around if I don't have the perk that makes it super damaging on sneak attacks. So we'll sell the dagger.
Whatever. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
So we'll sell that. Yeah. I partied the first season of The Witcher with the boys, but I really didn't pay much attention to it. You want to either play the video games or read the books. The TV show is good, but it's not quite... I keep hitting the microphone, I'm sorry. It's not quite there. I can't say much about season, I want to say 3. Whatever the newest one is, where they changed Geralt's actor. There are people that apparently like it. There are people that apparently hate it. That's all I really know. I haven't watched season 3 yet. So I can't really comment on that. But seasons 1 and 2 are pretty alright. But if you want the... No! Oh! I survived. Dude, that first hit messed me up, though. Where did that wolf go? I think that wolf did a power attack for his first attack against me. I think there he is. He's gonna run away. One of them hit you for like 50% of your HP in one go. Yeah. And it gave me like a super heavy stagger effect. Where's the enemy at? Is it up here somewhere? want to find that wolf. I saw one over there, but I don't know if it was the same one. I could try against those rats again. I'm just gonna save here. I don't know where the other one is. Right there. Smack it. So, the combat with this mod feels like a worse version of Oblivion's. Not gonna lie. See, that leads to a place called Black Hollow. Taking a peek in Black Hollow shouldn't hurt. I don't have lockpicks. Can I break it open? Nope. This mod is like Oblivion, but worse. That's not what I said. I was talking about the combat. They should use that endorsement, the people that made the mod. They probably wouldn't like me if they knew I said that. I'm gonna take a peek down here and probably die instantly. What the fuck? Are those workers? Those are not Horkers. I do not believe that those are Horkers. I am not very sure I want to go down there. There's like 5 of them. I know. Oh, it's Chorus. I don't want to be down there. Goodbye. They look all gross. I'm good. Instant hopes, yeah. I don't need Chorus in my life this early into the run. 100% no. Alright. Back to business. I need to find that wolf corpse and skin it. Can't do this when there are enemies nearby. Where are the enemies? That's what I thought. Take everything. Eat those. That didn't give me food poisoning, did it? Covered in blood. Although very intimidating, you'll have a hard time getting a good bargain or persuading anyone in your current appearance. Ah! Interesting. Feeble limb. I wonder what that was caused by. Progresses to acute feeble limb. Probably because I got hit. I need water. drinkies. Where is the clean myself off power? I don't want to wait. I'm actually just taking a bath. I'm carrying too much to be able to run now. Apparently. Oh, wait, that's because it took my clothes off. What is up with my arm? Wait. Why am I back here? What? Why did I get warped back over there, and why am I over capacity? Hold on. My carry weight's supposed to... What is happening? Like, actually, what is happening? Oh. There we go. The math finally corrected itself. That was weird. That was very weird. I don't have... Oh, nope, I do still have Feeble Limb. I'm not sure what to do about that. It's going to become acute Feeble Limb here in a little while. Let's see. I've got food that I can sell at the general store. That could be one of the reasons why I wasn't making very much money before, was because of the being covered in blood.
I said no. Well, I don't know what you over. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I'll sell you these for 1 coin apiece. That is awful. Sell you the rat tail. I don't really have anything I can afford to sell.
I better get back to cleaning this.
My hunger is increasing. This is rough. This is very rough. I could have just went with vanilla Skyrim. Why must I torment myself? Anyway, I need 1 wolf hide. I need 1 more wolf hide, and then 2 of like anything else that I can turn into leather. Wonder if I can sneak up on it. Nope. Why can't I hit it? God. See, I'll just take the pelt. Let's do 2 farm breads. I feel like my swing range has been shortened significantly compared to normal Skyrim. use. As tempting as fucking with that guy is. Need a backpack. Is there no passive health regeneration? I don't see it regenerating. Yep, I'm starting to think that I don't have passive health regen. This game is very... This mod is very, very lethal. I'm not sure I'm a fan.
May not look like much, but my boat can get you there faster than walking. All right.
Take a look.
Those aren't worth anything to you. Just got an elk hide for 73.
All right, then.
What if I just... I can't. I don't have a lockpick. And he's there watching if I try to take her out. Shut up, lady. I'm in a pickle. A very, very tight pickle. I don't really have anything. Health regen's 2% faster. For 2 hours. It's not doing anything. You're inside Devil Joe? Why am I inside Devil Joe? What? What does that mean? You know what? I'm gonna poke the angry man. We're gonna do hit and run tactics. He has claws this time. Where did he go? There he is. Come on, man. Got him. Thought he had me for a sec. Other wristbands. He does not have anything that is better than what I have. Because you in a pickle? Oh. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. I'll take this woodcutter's axe. Actually, that'll let me be able to... Shit. Did that take it out? Did. Anyway, as I was saying, I did not mean to do that. I guess I'm taking a bath in nothing. Can we stop? I'm kind of almost dead. Please. Quit bathing. In the grass. Where are the suds coming from? That's not the power I wanted to use. Oh, it highlights collectibles too. Gatherables. Let's see, what was field dress? Did I just gain health back? Ah, no. I don't. Where is my health? Hold on. My health bar went down. Why am I at 0 health? Am I about to die? I am very concerned for my character's safety. Let's field dress him. Am I gonna die if I do this? I hope not. I'm very much so concerned for the state of my character. I have 0 health, according to this right here. I must have less than 1, but more than 0. I didn't think that was a thing in Skyrim. Do I have any health restoration ingredients on me? Nope, that's drain intelligence. Fortify conjuration, fortify sneak. Fatigue. Ow. I wonder if I can skin another pelt off of him. Why do I have runes all over my body? Letting my fatigue increase will cause me to endure more debuffs to stamina regen and total magicka. Oh, that's... Okay, I know what that is. Why do I have runes all over me, though? I'm limping. I don't know what these runes are. Is that from the drain effect? They went away when it went away. I'm dying and I don't know how to feel about it. Leather. I need 3 more leather strips. I wonder if there's a risk-free way of doing this. What was that noise? I thought I died whenever I came in.
Riverwood Trader is everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Something had to have bugged out. Let's sell those 2. Selling those wouldn't be worth anything.
Damn thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Yeah, damn those thieves. Damn them. I wonder if eating one of these will be able to help me. Half cabbage. Can I scavenge this legally? Okay. How much is the wood worth? 2? It's probably going to be worth 0 whenever I get into the shop. Would be my guess. I really want to know why I'm dying.
My sister Camilla, take a look.
Yep, no value. There are specific NPCs who will actually pay for wood, but it's like a coin apiece. I'm stumped about my health, though. I don't have any healing spells on me, either. If I can get a hold of one, it wouldn't be too much of an issue. Wonder if I can find an animal to shoot. Or something that will give me health. Fortify alteration. One of these is going to be damage health, and it's just going to put me down. Could be my fatigue preventing me from recovering. There is a boar. That dealt like no damage. Is this turning into Monster Hunter? Nope, there I go. Oh, that's garbage. I can't even get started in this game. I just can't. I don't know what to do about it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save, and we will continue this next week. I will catch you guys later. Thank you for coming. Get my mouse over here. For anyone who's not in the Discord, there is that. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Saturday night is going to be Warhammer Darktide, if Shibby and Anja are available. And then Monday morning is going to be the start of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. So, yeah, I'll see you guys. Goodbye.